The white people have a reason to be born in Europe. So when they are born in Europe, they create their own cultures and their own way of life. They have their own God that they worship. In Africa, we had a reason to be born there. So we have a God. We have our gods and we have our mode of worship, you see. But when the African doesn't want to understand or participate in the reason why he was born, then he becomes a failure, you see. So all the African leaders look up to Europe for progress. You cannot know a white man's things better than the white man. Therefore, you cannot intend to progress at the same level with the white man. You see, Africa has not been able to contribute its own knowledge to this universe. But we have knowledge in Africa, you understand? You see, so all these things need to be in the education system of the African countries. The fact that Africa must unite as one government must be in the education system in African countries. But these things never happen. Instead, they come to television, talk English, talk about what is happening in Europe and all this shit, man. They talk sometimes about technological transfer and all this shit, you see. It can never help Africa, you see. We have to look in much to ourselves. That's what I'm saying.
Is your music kind of a tool?
My music is a weapon to say. It's a weapon to say, and it's a weapon to introduce me so I can talk when I have the chance to, like I'm doing now.
You were in prison for quite a while.
18 months. I tell you, it didn't change my life, changed my way of thinking. It developed my way of thinking. Look, I'm very spiritually inclined, and in prison it gave me a lot of time to meditate and think about what this world is really about. It gives me knowledge about time, you see. If anybody tells me 20 years is a long time, I would tell him no. Prison has taught me that time is meaningless unless you want to understand what time is about. Because to understand what time is about, you have to know that there is time for everything.